Going in. Welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week I'm back out with Ronald. I've left the baits behind and we got the hard body lures, the jigs, soft baits, slow jigs and everything. So today we're going to hopefully get into a few workups. Just come across a few gannets and dolphins hanging around. So hopefully get into a few fish. We're just out in that middle ground out towards Little Barrier. Got about 100 gannets sort of circling around, so hopefully get into a few fish. Hopefully enjoy. Just come into the shallows. Didn't really get anything around those workups. They were moving too quick. So we've come into the shallows, do a bit of soft baiting. We've got our first little fish. It's only a little one. Just on the soft bait. Get him back in. Just casting the head of the boat, drifting forward, and I'm just working that soft bait back this way as it drops. It's roughly in 30 meters of water. So what I do is I cast basically 30 meters, flick it into gear and then just let it sink. Oh, just got another little hit there. Bait made it back to the boat, hooked up. I was just about going to wind up and throw again, but sometimes it's nice just to hold on a little bit longer, even if you've gone past that bait. another little fella. Just got a little 5-inch blue pepper neon gulp. It's a little bit knackered, but I'll give it another go. So casting forward about 30 meters into gear, and just let it sink. Ronald's changing over to the blue pepper neon. So the lines come tight. It's pretty much on the bottom. I'll just work it back to the boat. A couple little whines as I get it closer to the boat. It's pretty much straight up and down now. Another hit. Yep. Oh. Bait's just going past the boat, so I've dropped it to the bottom again, and I'll just do a couple of meters past the boat, and I'll wind up again. That bait might be hooked up again. There you go. So even though you drift past, just let it drift past a little bit, 5 or so meters. Still work your bait. Actually running a 1 ounce jig head, which is a little bit heavy, but we're in 30 meters, so it's good to get it down quick. Just another little fish. That bait's knackered. Get a new one. Don't throw that in the water. Throw it in the rubbish when you get home. Ready to go again. So once again, cast up front, into gear, let it sink. Catching up with the bait, and that's when it's getting hit. Hooked up again. Oh, dropped. So we're coming up to the bait now. Couple little whines. Always make sure that bait's hitting the bottom. If you don't think it's hitting the bottom, flick your bow arm over, let it hit the bottom, back into gear. Yeah, hooked up. There you go. Just a little fish. Lots of little fish. Ronald's hooked up at last. It's only taken a couple of hours. And he stole my side of the boat to do it. We're actually fishing a worm bed here. It's a lot of little fish. Although Ronald's is a little bit better. It's about the best fish we've caught here, even though it's small.
Okay, so what I was doing, I was mucking around with my softbait, and suddenly I caught a fish. So that's probably what you're doing. You're just mucking around.
The old muscle moocher.
Oh. But since when did you fish mussel? Just now?
You'll never know. Could have been fishing it the whole time. It's not a big fish. It doesn't feel too bad. Actually got a livey down as well. Caught a yellowtail on the jig. Yeah, there you go, Ronald.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Soft baiting at its best. I got to get one for the bin, man.
Yeah. You were a little bit behind, but I think you've picked it up now.
Oh, it's just, you know, had to give you a head start.
You're so kind. Yeah, I'll do the ice.
I actually don't mind it when it's like that, eh? Got a lot of sign on the sounder. But yeah, got a yellowtail down as well. Might get a big snapper or even a kingfish on it. Hooked up again. Oh! Wasn't a bad fish. Even when the bait's gone past the boat, just have a couple of plays with the bait. You never know. Moving quite slowly. Bad fish, that one. Hopefully my bait's still there. Yeah. Oh, dropped it again. We were actually fishing sort of 100 metres over, doing a line down that inner side of Kawau there. Caught a lot of little stuff. It just shows you we've only come across 100 metres and done a different drift, and we're getting a few better fish, better hits. There was a lot of small fish around that sort of 20 centimetres over there. So what I'll do is, the bait's gone way past, I'll wind up, check it, and cast up ahead again. Yep, it's all good. Little paddle tail. Gulp. Cast up about 30 metres, sitting in 30 metres. Click it into gear. Wait for it to sink. Line will tighten up. I quite like to fish with a tight line. Keep in touch with it. It's come up tight, I'll let a little bit of line out. It's still dropping. Oh, Ronald's hooked up. It's nice and quiet over there. Looks like one for the bin. It's not a bad fish. I think we've found the area that we need to have a bit of a play in.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice fish.
But I'm not sure if you want that.
That's all good. Just worried about that ceviche.
Oh, I love Okuma.
We're hooked up.
What did it have on this one?
Bit of yellow. Something's taken the live bait. Something grabbed my other rod. Ronald hit the grab.
With the bait that I caught. Pretty smooth. Do you want the net?
Nah. There you go, nice fish on the live bait. Can't complain about that. And the livey. Ronald's still fighting with the other one. And we're going home soon, so we're going to take this fella.
What kind of leader do you have made?
30 pound. 30. There you go, nice fish on the live bait. Gee, you had to come and steal my thunder, eh?
Yeah. Get out of the way! Give me that rod!
Give me the rod with the bigger fish! You go, nice fish. Catching a few yellowtails, so decided to use a bit of bait. Probably let this fella go.
Yeah.
So we'll get him up.
I want to take a look outside there.
Thanks for watching another great day out fishing with Real Kiwi Fishing. And you can also find more of my movies on my YouTube channel, Real Kiwi Fishing.